Second analysis for the day, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. We got the euro versus the British pound. Following up his second follow-up today. We also engaged here, I believe that was last week, if I'm not mistaken. And we opened fire actually right as price began to cross below 90.40. So and it was just a few days ago, right before the weekend. So, and when that happened, we already were kind of convinced that price is performing what you would call a downside reversal, right? It came from below. It started to top out, trading sideways for a while, and now we think the downside reversal may be complete. All right, let me take you to the weekly chart. That's it's also kind of encouraging to see what's going on from this angle, because you can clearly see. I mean, this is so visible. It's quite amazing. I mean, again, 90.40. That's the level you want to keep in mind. Take a look how price approached about a month ago, right? About a month ago when it came, tried to cross over. That was the first failure. I mean, the following week it was successful breaking forward. It kept its positioning for 2 weeks, testing that level from above. Take a look. Every single time price basically sliced up that level, that's kind of that's a form of validation for the existence of that level. You know what I mean? And then of course we saw price a couple weeks ago crushing that level back, back on the downside. Big breakdown confirmation. And today, I'm talking about last week, of course, that was the reconfirmation. Right, last week, just think about it. Price was, was drilling through that level, pushing up, right? At some point, it actually reached 1993, right? 1993, yes. And then, of course, bounced back down and ended up the week negatively. That's a big, big sign that price might be, just picking up the pace now. And if that's the case, let me show you where we're coming from. This is the system we're working here. I'm talking about the key level system, where we've seen that big, right? That's now I'm talking about the monthly chart. This is the monthly scale. Huge slicing movement right across that 90.40 last month, suggesting we might see now the completion of that downside reversal. In terms of potential, again, 85.30, right? That's the big one. Now, so we're talking about 400 pip, but there is an extension to that potential target wise. I'm talking about 82.80 is also viable. Talking about the previous low, 82.75, 82.80, right? I mean, we're going to take it a step at a time, and we'll see how it goes. For now, we definitely got, we committed to this bearish campaign. At this point, you can see where we pulled the trigger, right? Not too far ago, as they say. But this is probably a good time to throw one more trade into the mix, push the position a little bit bigger, as we got that nice reconfirmation coming from, last week closing bar. So that's good. We're probably going to adjust the stop loss level as well, by probably about 50 pip, I suppose. Around 92 would be sufficient. We're keeping a healthy distance from 90.40. That's our protection. You can see what a nice job it did just last week. All right, guys, that's about that. Euro pound. It's been a pleasure. We'll be back tomorrow as usual. Take care.